All right, Bruce. We got to give a tour. Come back. I need your help. Come back. We got to give a tour of the game room. It's 2017. It's been a year. Come on. Let's do a tour. Turn this light on. All right. So here's the room. I'll start from left to right. Got some Monopoly, some special edition shit up there. This Pokemon thing, I actually built this out of scrap wood. It's just some random trinkets and toys. Nothing special really. A lot of the posters I framed myself. It's really easy to cut them. Then I got these guys right here. I like all the 8-bit stuff, so I kind of keep those in the front where everyone can see. Got some more Pokemon stuff up here. Basically this whole fucking wall is all Pokemon. Just keep it like that. And then we got Donkey Kong and the Silver Mario Amiibo. I eventually ended up getting the gold one, so I didn't really have half of this shit during the last tour. I still got this big thing. I still got the tag from when they invited me to Chicago to demo the Wii U before they released it. And a lot of Club Nintendo members got to go too. This didn't really change too much. I haven't really gotten any new systems besides the NES Classic right there, which is okay. It wasn't worth all the trouble, you know, to go get. None of that has changed. I ended up putting up a lot of posters. I moved some posters around. Added some more shelves so I could put more of this crap up there. The World of Nintendo collection. Nothing special. I just threw those there. I usually buy the ones that you don't really see a lot. Some more posters. The comic book ones, I kind of took some old Nintendo powers and I kind of scrapbooked some stuff together to make a story. So that's how I got those. Some more World of Nintendo stuff. Special Ho-Oh, the box for the NES Classic. More figurines. The Fig Arts. Here's my Game Boy or handheld collection. So I kind of go from the old DMG 001 model all the way up to the 3DS XL. This was the year Luigi one. I have some other ones. They're kind of scattered all around the house. More posters. This is like a Metroid shrine I got going on. Move this out the way. This is where I put. I really like Metroid, so I got a lot of stuff here. That knife is used to open up like plastics and packaging and stuff like that. You know, nothing malicious. I ended up getting a gold series from a buddy, so those are pretty cool. Some more Metroid stuff. Alright, so go ahead and go down here. I like how I just completely skipped all this shit. I'll get to that in a minute, you know, while I'm over here. Some more figurines. I got more books, but I just felt like just putting these there. Strategy guides and stuff that I found like at Goodwill and all that. These are pretty cool. They're in really good condition too. And then I'll go ahead and I'll start over here. This hasn't grown very much. I ended up picking up Castlevania, Kirby's Adventure, Excite Bike, and I think that's it. I'm real picky on what I buy because a lot of this shit is expensive now unless you get incredibly lucky finding it. I did get some more Super Nintendo stuff. So I ended up getting Donkey Kong Country 2, Diddy Kong's Quest, I think Paperboy 2, Street Fighter 2, Street Fighter 2 Turbo, Fatal Fury. I ended up getting all of those. And then the 64 collection, that's grown too. I got a bunch of random stuff like Puzzle League and Pilot Wings, which is garbage. Bust a Move 2. I'm not going to go through all of them. I mean, you can kind of see the quantity I have here. It's not like the best amount because people have way more. I did end up finding this yesterday. It's complete mint in box. It's like brand new. Whoever turned that in just wanted to get rid of it, but I'm glad I ran into it to pick it up. I basically got it for free because I traded some stuff in at one of my local stores. I got some more gold trophy series stuff. I ended up finding the prototype versions of the World of Nintendo stuff. That's a prototype Skull Kid. My Sega collection hasn't grown at all. I'm trying to find a lot of stuff in box. I did get this. I put it in one of my recent videos. A buddy at work gave this to me, which is really generous of him. So that's pretty cool. It works. Tested it out, and he did give me, along with this as well, which is the gold cartridge, original uncut for Ocarina of Time. DS collection really hasn't grown too much. The 3DS has, because like a shit ton of titles have been releasing. So that's that right there. GameCube, it's really hard to come by those where I'm at. I haven't really grabbed too much. That kind of stayed the same. These guys in the box kind of stayed the same. Haven't really grown from my PlayStation and PlayStation 2 collection and PSP. I'm not too focused on those. I'm more focused on kind of like this stuff here and these guys in box. That's really like my main passion. So PlayStation has never really held a part in my childhood since it was always too fucking expensive. But I grab what I can. This is just the other side of my DS and 3DS collection. I did start running into like extra copies, like for example the Fire Emblem Awakening. I got it for like 20 bucks at a Kmart that was kind of downsizing, so that was like a really good deal. So I have an extra new in box, some more special editions like Project X Zone 2. I got the Yoshi with Poochie for the Woolly World. Wii hasn't changed. I haven't picked up any Wii games. Like, I guess this collection is pretty much done unless I just find titles that I just want to play. But I don't really have the time like I used to. I'm starting to run out of space downstairs for my collection for the Wii U stuff. So I kind of put like these big boxes up here because I had the space up here to do it. Some more stuff. I got a prototype Olimar right there, and I'm missing the yellow Pikmin. I can't find him. I'm gonna have to find him online. Pikachu coin bank. You can't really see this, but it's the special edition for Bravely Default. It's pretty cool. Kind of just leave it there. Some plushes, some hats. Like a lot of this shit, like these, I don't even know why the hell I have them. I kind of want to just give them away. Little snow globe, GameStop. Over here, Amiibos take up most of my shelf space, so I have all the Fire Emblem guys up here. More are coming out, so I plan on kind of rearranging a lot of shit in here. More of these. These will probably get moved around too. I got this real creepy like Mario Kart looking thing. He looks really weird, but I have him. It's pretty old. It works, but it kind of goes like forward and back, but it kind of sucks. More World of Nintendo stuff. There's the Gold Amiibo that got re-released, which doesn't really hold value to me now. More Amiibos. That's that. More Amiibos. Some more right here. I keep those together. I try to keep them like organized, but most of them are like mismatch. Some there, and then I got this shelf here. A lot of these the shelves and the wood, people throw them out, or I go to yard sales and they're like 25 cents, and then I just repaint them and then I repurpose them. I mean, it's really good wood, so I ended up using it. I ended up getting 2 more of the Game Boy printers. They actually work, and then I got some brand new Game Boy printer paper, which kind of sucks too. It's better to get like new age receipt paper because it prints better on those. Some more boxes from when this Mario Kart bundle for the Nintendo DS first release. This guy was running like 150 bucks. And that was back in like 06, 07 maybe. I don't really remember. The Game Boy collection has grown too. So that complete in box for the Pokemon Yellow, I still have that. There's another Pokemon Yellow in there. I might trade that in. So these are the games, and then I got the Game Boy games with the Game Boy Advance. Then I picked up the Japanese versions really cheap at a Comic-Con. So I ended up getting all of those. Mostly all of them. I don't have the Pokemon card game in Japanese because I had already had it in English. I mean, I might as well. I'll look for it. Ended up stretching that stuff over to here. So I ended up finding Oracle of Seasons and then Oracle of Ages, which is pretty cool. I'm missing a Game & Watch Gallery game, but I have the first one, second, and third. So I think there's a fourth and maybe a fifth. I'm not sure. Keep my Pokemon Trainer's Guide manual, because that's like from the 90s. It's pretty cool. And then some more World of Nintendo crap right here. Some of these are Series 1, Series 2, and so on. Right here, this drawer, I hand painted it. But the paint that I use is starting to dry and chip or whatever, so I'll have to retouch this. And this just holds like a lot of my controllers in here. 64 controllers and GameCube controllers. A couple Sega Genesis, PS1, PS2, NES controllers, which are my favorite. And then on the bottom, I kind of got my tools. I'm missing a screwdriver. It's probably downstairs with the rest of my shit. And then I got like Duck Hunt gun or the Nintendo Zapper. And then these are for like Resident Evil for the Wii that I was using to play on. Oh, I kind of skipped over these too. So right here are some #1s for the comic book. #1 for Game Boy, and then I got the #1 for the Super Mario series. I have more shit in the closet, but I just can't fit all of it here. But this is pretty much the room. A lot of it I find at like yard sales and stuff like that. Some of it, ironically, people just give shit to me. Like I got the GameCube right there, and I got that N64 for free. I got all the loose cartridges for free. The Gold series, I got all those for free. A friend came down to visit and he dropped all those off for me. Most of the 64 games I had from when I was a kid, but I'd say maybe 3 or 4 of them were just given to me. But yeah, the shelves I built by myself. Most of the posters, again, so they don't really sell sizes. Like for this one was a pain in the ass to frame because I had to, get a plexiglass cutter and then cut it and then custom size it and stuff like that. But once you like do it a couple times, it's really easy. But yeah, this is the room. This is where I do most of my gameplays and stuff. This is gonna be a full tour, so I'll go ahead and I'll show you actually like what I use and stuff. So in the next room over here, turn this on. This is where I have all my lighting gear, my tripod for the camera, and then I got this huge green screen right here. It's 7 feet by 5 feet, and then it's double-sided, so one side is green, the other side is blue. It folds up. It's not like super difficult to maneuver, but that's what I use for a green screen when I'm doing all that stuff. This light kit was really cheap. The tripod was cheap. I basically do all my shit on a budget. And then we'll head downstairs, and then I'll show you the rest of the stuff I have. Alright, so I'm downstairs. This is where the rest of my shit is too. So I got, in here, this is where I keep my Switch. I don't like it staying on the charger dock. So my Switch is in here, and I kind of just grab this whenever I want to go upstairs and play stuff. This thing right here holds a lot of my 3DS games that I haven't beaten. So I kind of, once something is beaten, I put it upstairs in the game room and it gets archived, kind of. So everything I want to play is usually in here. This is where I keep a lot of my open Amiibos. I just keep them here. This is where I have the Wii U downstairs too. So down here, this is where I just grab these guys and I scan them or whatever. Some more boxes. There's mine, and then that one's my wife's, because she likes all the Yoshi. You're gonna see a lot of Yoshi shit probably. Here's my other 3DS, my new 3DS. This is my main one. This is where I do all my gameplays on and shit. And then down here, all the PlayStation stuff is my wife's, and then all the Wii and Switch stuff is mine. So the library is not too big down here, but this is where I play all this stuff. And then here's the PS3, which hasn't been touched in like, I don't know how long. We pretty much beat all of these before any of the new shit came out. And then we got the PS4. I'm a huge fan of Dead Space, so we got all the Dead Spaces. I got the special edition for the second one that came with the plasma cutter. This dumbass game right here, special edition, that sucked. Metroid, Yoshi and Poochie. And here's the dock for the Switch. You can't really see it because it kind of blends in with everything else. Pro controller. This is where I do all those gameplays on. And then all that shit's just like anime and stuff like that. You ain't gotta worry about that. And then over here, let's see here. I did pick this up. A lot of people have already seen it. It runs RetroPie, but it's had a lot of modifications since then, so everything runs real smooth on it. I don't really do any gameplays on here. This is kind of just here to entertain the guests when they come over. And other than that, I mean, I can show people how to do shit in it, how to set up your RetroPie, but I mean, there's other tutorials for it. I'd probably just do a horrible job. But yep, so we'll go ahead and head back upstairs. Alright guys, and that's it. That's the full tour. I showed you what the room looks like, showed you all the games, showed you all the toys and crap. See how I do the green screen stuff, my little cheap ass lighting kit, my little arcade system in the kitchen and stuff. And that's it. Yeah, I really don't have anything else to show you. If you have any questions, feel free to let me know in the comments. Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe if you're new to the channel. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.